options this year?
Well, it's just the more options you have, the more you can tailor your answer to be based on what you as a player feel like you can do. Because if the team governor is like, oh, win a chip, and you're like, sorry, boss, how about the second round?
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And for San Antonio, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Wembanyama out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, that's up there. Harrison Barnes with momentum rises up, and that's a highlight.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. That one a little long. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paul. Barnes with it, defended by Murray. Takes a 13-footer, and Barnes the bucket on the assist from Paul.
Barnes pretty much at ease from that spot on the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so they'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Thanks for that, Allie. So the Kings making a change here. Len's checked in. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Murray. Fox against Paul. Jacks up a 3. And it's Fox missing. The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Pretty good floor awareness from Barnes there. When the break is on, he knows how to get out, get wide, and run.
Fox, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Here's Barnes. Tries yet again, and he takes it up and lays it in. Barnes has got 8.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for your Spurs, Chris Paul.
That's good from Paul. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's DeRozan. Rebound San Antonio. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Right side, Paul. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Ellis is checked in for Herter. They get it again. Len. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Zach Collins.
That was on Zach Collins.
You got to be more cautious when you're guarding Alex Len. Obviously, his size puts you at immediate disadvantage.
He can't get the first one. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Inside. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Paul.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Ball against Fox. Pass to Murray. To the inside. Len. To stop the run. They swipe it.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Branham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
DeRozan for 3. No good on the shot. San Antonio leading by 18. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Fox with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
For San Antonio, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with a 3. Kings trail by 16. Len passes to Murray. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Back to Len. Pass to Ellis from deep. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Collins. Here's Branham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right side, Paul. Takes a 3. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Paul. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Fox against Paul. Fox the pass to Murray. Kicks it to DeRozan. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Sacramento making a change here.
And for the Kings, Trey Lyles, Malik Monk.
Here's Vassell.
Jordan McLaughlin.
There's the triple. That one is off. And so the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Taking a look at Sacramento, we got Trey Lyles. Malik Monk is out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Kevin Herter, and it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey Brian, Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. 3 on the clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
Here's Lyles. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pulls up for 3. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, BA, that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
The kick out to Johnson. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Lyles.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And the basket by Monk.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Vassell passes to Johnson. And here's Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's McLaughlin. No points so far. And Sabonis slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Castle. And he banks in the layup. Castle's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Champagny. He's checked in for Johnson. DeRozan is checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for McLaughlin. And the Kings call time here. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
San Antonio leading by 17. On the wing, Vassell. Let's go with a 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Monk finds Fox. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Champagny. Herter defending. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
DeRozan. Look at DeRozan making his presence felt.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brett.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Man, that That's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
San Antonio leading by 16. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That gives great effort on the offensive end. Harrison Barnes has these nights where he can show you he can be an offensive polished scorer.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Monk. And he's good on the second. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West as Sacramento and their fans. Really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Kings. They're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings. And checking out the Spurs, not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, right now for the Spurs, by all accounts, the changes they made in the offseason are just not working out for them.
Lots of season left to go, so maybe a little too early to say that. The results have been anything but positive early on, but we've seen plenty of teams dig themselves out of big holes after early season woes.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's Branham. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Pass to Champagny. Rebound by Sacramento. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them from scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 15 points.
That's so good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Collins against Fox. Here's Ellis. Rebounded by Branham. Fires away from way outside. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Antonio looking in total control with this set. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Half. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot. When you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to say stop talking. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Harrison Barnes out there with Wembanyama. And it's Champagny at the small forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
The D is up on Fox for him to score, but he's crossing them up.
San Antonio with the ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Out left to the wing. Here's Champagny. Offline with a 3. Kings trail by 15. Murray finds DeRozan. Back to Murray. Takes the contact, and Murray still drops it in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, "I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time." Ryan, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Pass to Paul. Here's Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Herder defending. Back to Barnes. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
It's his first trip to the line. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Fox the pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think BA coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive.
Murray passes to Herder. Now here's Sabonis, covered by Wembanyama. Back to Fox, tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by San Antonio. Sabonis. There's Herder with the three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Herder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Spurs call time here. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Devin Vassell, who's checked in for San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Castle, and here's Vassell. Monk covers. From 18 feet away, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Vassell's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's McLaughlin. Still no points. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Vassell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Murray passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Assist
Flying
goes
in
to
with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Castle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle, they just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Trey Lyles. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Spurs lead by 14. Here's Castle. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Vassell. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Murray passes to Sabonis. The shot's good. Sabonis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Now here's Johnson. Now Collins. Rejected by Sabonis.
Love to see that. Sabonis using his size on defense.
Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
To the inside. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 7.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Timeout call, the Kings. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Lynn. And the layup falls.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
San Antonio leading by 12. 46 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Good work there as it goes.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Vassell. Monk for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Castle. Launches a 3. And they'll get another chance. Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
Here's Ellis. To the middle. Here's Lyles. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so it's San Antonio, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th quarter. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Ellis at the shooting guard position.
A super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely and then getting off the difficult shot.
Here's DeRozan. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Branham. He's guarded by Sabonis. He gets it in there. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Fox. DeRozan outside. 4-3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Champagny, he's checked in for Vassell. Ellis passes to Fox. And it's off from 3-point range. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Here's a 3 from Paul. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 20.
The CP, usually he's trying to create his own shot, so when he has these standstill jumpers, that's easy money.
They get the rebound to win the run, and it's laid up and in by DeRozan.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Lets it go from 11. Branham misses.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Ellis. Tipped. Stolen by Wembanyama. Launches it. The offensive rebound. It's Barnes on the wing. 5 to shoot. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Paul. Nails the wide open jumper. Paul's got 7 points here in the quarter. Kings trail by 21. On the wing, DeRozan. Right wing. Huerter from long range. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
Here's Branham. He's guarded by Sabonis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
All game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Inside, and Sabonis slams it in.
Running like a well-oiled machine, and Sabonis at the helm.
And here's Paul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Just his first turnover of the night. He's been poised and he's been focused.
Castle's checked in for Branham. Here's Fox. Here he goes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This is where De'Aaron Fox can be so good, just forcing the issue on the drive when he puts those jets to work.
Shooting for Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one.
Well, in the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, you're pretty much helpless defensively.
Wembanyama finds Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. DeRozan right side. Here's Ellis. Misses the 3. San Antonio leading by 18.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Paul.
2 minutes.
The shot, no good. Sabonis with some nice D. Fox against Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to Champagny. Paul looking it over. Here's Castle. Clock at 6. DeRozan with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Spurs.
I'll have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity strike.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chris Paul.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Kings foul. Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul.
First one falls.
Love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Monk, he's checked in for Murray. And so here's Sacramento, trailing by 19. McLaughlin pass to Fox. And the layup is good.
Fox seemingly a highlight waiting to happen. So creative that time.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Collins passes to Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. Yep, count it. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
And there is this sense that every team that Paul has been on, he's just made them better. A testament to his leadership and obvious selfless attitude.
And so here's Sacramento. To the paint. Herder gets the bucket.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Now Paul. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One playing with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Harrison, we saw some hot shooting for you. Did you have a sense coming in that you were poised for a performance like this?
Just trying to let it fly. That's been a big message our coach has been trying to preach to us. The coaching staff really is just play loose, play free, go out there and have some fun, and that's what we did tonight.
You have the green light. Thanks, Harrison.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.